Hi, sorry it's been a minute since I uploaded. I did film a couple videos, but they seemed really personal, so I'm gonna hold off on those. Today, I want to just talk about borderline personality disorder and what it's like having borderline personality disorder. And I invite anyone who has it to comment down below if you seem to have a similar experience in life. Having BPD can really feel like your brain is going all over the place all the time. And kind of the way that I think is making constant connections with everything and putting things together that maybe other people don't really put together because their brain isn't making those constant connections because it's not experiencing the all-overness of it. It's really like, I would say, similar to what it feels like to have ADHD, but in like an emotional sense, right? So your emotions are constantly being kick-started by something and bouncing all over the place, and you can go from really happy and really excited to furious rage in an instant. Just like the smallest little thing can set you off and you can be mad for hours, and then you can be sad after that, or maybe something will cheer you up again, or maybe you won't feel anything at all and you'll think, oh, I need to go do something so that I can feel something. And like, example, so I've always struggled a lot with addiction. A lot of people with BPD struggle with addiction really heavily. And therapists, they always annoy me because they're like, well, what are you trying to numb? What are you numbing whenever you use drugs or whenever you use alcohol? And it's not about numbing for me. It's literally the complete opposite. I feel like I don't feel anything and I want to feel something. So, or I feel dulled and I want to make that feeling stronger. Like, if I'm in a good mood, I might want to drink so that I can up that good mood. Or, sometimes I want to feel like, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you just want to feel more of something. Or like, before I watch a sad movie, I want to drink a little bit so that I will feel the sadness even more than I otherwise would, because I want to be in the movie. I want to have an immersive emotional experience with it. And that's just one aspect of it though, right? People with BPD, including myself, often struggle a lot with things like sex addiction. It's hard for them to maintain relationships. And that's honestly what made me really want to talk about this today. Because I feel so often like I am a burden to the people around me. It's almost sometimes like I'm not fully an adult and I'm like learning how to be one almost. And it can feel like you're constantly putting pressure on the people around you to cater to your needs or to cater to your emotional needs. And it's true, because we really do that and we can strain people a lot. And in relation to that, people can commonly mistake you for a narcissist or a sociopath. I've been called a sociopath. I've been called a narcissist. Those are like the two most common things that people say that I am, because they think that I only will care about myself or that I only care for myself, when in fact, I am the way I am and I respond to things the way I do because I care so much about other people too. And it's just affecting me. Those emotions and caring so much is affecting me and changing how I respond to the world. There is a psychiatrist, if I can find the video, I will link it in the description. She talked about borderline personality disorder and how certain people in the psychiatric community are pushing to have it renamed to, I think, emotional reactive disorder, because it's really has nothing to do with being on the borderline anymore. It was named borderline personality disorder because they originally thought it was something that it's not, which is funny because how do you build a disorder from the ground up? They literally said, well, we didn't really know what it was, so they just named it this. Okay, well, what? I don't understand how that works. Anyway, that's why I kind of think it's BS. But they want to rename it to emotional reactive disorder or something like that, because that's what it is. It's constant reacting to the world around you in an emotional way. And if you are like me, then you see these connections between things. So You might get mad about one thing, and then that can set off a whole other like list of things that you're thinking and feeling now, because you see these connections that maybe other people don't really see, but you do. Anyway, the point of this video is just for anyone that does have borderline personality disorder, I want you to know that I am here with you. I might not be with you in person, but please don't ever feel like you're alone, and please don't ever let that feeling of being a burden to others change your mind about living your life, because it is really a blessing in disguise. I think about it a lot, how, yeah, I could be more normal and that would be nice. I think people would like me a lot more, but I love who I am, and I love that I think the way that I do, and I love that I feel the way that I do. Borderline personality disorder can make us super passionate about certain things, and I'm extremely passionate about a lot of things, and without these emotional reactions, I may not be. I want to work through the trauma and stuff, and that's something that we should do, is find a way to have healthier coping skills so that we're not out, banging the whole neighborhood and smoking crack, like, you know what I mean? But it's important to embrace who you are and understand that you are the way you are for a reason, and you serve a purpose in this world. I know I do. People might not understand that purpose, and they might disagree with that purpose, but I know why I'm here, and I know who I am, and it's important for you to look at yourself and be able to say the same thing. You need to find out who you are, what your purpose is, why are you here, and F the haters if they think that you're a bad person. Screw them if they call you a psychopath. Screw them if they call you a sociopath. Well, you probably have. I know I have. Sorry, that's my friend's joke. Anytime someone says, someone will be like, yeah, screw those people, she's like, oh yeah, I have. Anyway, but yeah, just be confident in who you are and love yourself. And I promise you that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. I honestly like to think of pain, the pain that we experience, and the pain that everyone experiences, not just people with borderline personality disorder, but I like to think of the pain we experience as the lessons in life that we have to learn to be able to get to the next step. The pain is not here to crush you and push you down and make you feel crazy and make you feel stupid and make you want to end it all. You know what I mean? The pain is here to teach us lessons so that we can learn to do better next time. And when you level up in a video game, it gets harder, right? That's all life is doing. It's just gonna keep getting harder and harder and harder. But if you get better at it, it's not going to be that hard for you, because you can practice these things. You can learn these lessons so you don't have to relearn them again. You have the power over your own mind to do these things. And if you do it, things will get easier, things will get better, even while things are getting harder and even while things are getting crazier. Okay, that's the end of my rant. I love you guys so much. If you don't already, follow me, like this video, share this video if you want. I don't know if this is something a lot of people are gonna like really vibe with, that's fine. Share it to anyone that you know has BPD, or any, mental illness that they're really struggling with, because I think that all of us have these blessings in disguise that we have been trained to believe otherwise, because we only see the bad sides. We don't see the fact that people with BPD also tend to have higher IQs. They're also tend to be more creative. There are all these good sides to our mental illnesses that we're not being told about. Anyway, share it with people so maybe they can open up their own mind for their own experience. Love you guys so much. Comment down below what you guys think if you struggle with BPD or any other mental illness. I'm not a professional, I'm just a crazy person making videos. So I hope you like it. Follow me on TikTok if you don't already. Love you guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye.